Hey, it's Elliott here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for a few commodities and see what has happened in the previous week and what our expectations are for the next week ahead. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott wave theory and provide multiple scenarios a price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame and with crude oil. In this one I'll change my count a bit as we have just been fiddling around here, not getting too much going on. The previous count that I was tracking was this one, in which we had this as wave A, wave A, and then A, B, and C. We had this as an expanding leading diagonal, again, which is very rare. So it is not very preferable to have that as the start. And indeed, we did take out the lows we had previous week and then invalidate that idea completely. Currently I can't really get a nice looking three-way structure ending down here, so that's why I'm not preferring this at the moment. The max we can go here for this B wave would be around $81.81, which again this B wave would get beyond the 1.618 retracement of A wave and invalidate this whole idea. The new main count for this local structure is this one, in which we have this as an ABC here into W, 3 ways into X, and then ABC into W, WXY into X, and then this would be ABC as well. Now, for the higher time frame, WXY, we have the 0.618 minimum target at $84, same as which we have the 0.618 for this WXY of minute count. And yeah, around that area, $82.5, we have this 1-to-1 extension as well. So that would be a very nice area to look for possible setups up higher. I probably won't be trying to catch this knife here, but instead I would be looking for a possible 5-way move up and then 3-way back. That way, at least I can risk this much here, this box basically, if the price gets there. Or I could even take another chance that give another smaller wave structure forming and then 3-way back and risk management this portion here. But yeah, that is the idea on crude oil for the next week. Natural gas, the best one I think I have for this current structure is this one, in which we would be topping up at the moment. On 4 hour we have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 ending diagonal here into the 5th, and yeah, 3rd getting to the 2.618. I don't really see this too well as an ABC. However, there is a count for it at the moment, like something like this, but again we would have to have this as a WXY, ABC, and then continuation upwards. But again, this X is so small here that it doesn't make sense, so that's why I'm playing this way more, and I do like this way more at the moment. Now, at this time, I'm thinking that wave 5 here has been finished, and we do have that overthrow basically here, and since then we could be having a possibility for some kind of 1-2 setups here. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be labeling this as of yet. This is definitely kind of impulsive structure here, and then a 3-way pullback, and is this the same thing? 3-way pullback, so, and then at the open we would be just crushing downwards quite fast, having this 1-2 setup. These peaks are very close to each other, and the second one is larger than the first, which doesn't really fit too well into the idea of having this as a 1-2, 1-2, because again this second structure should be a smaller degree than this one. So I'm still a bit hesitant, but again there is not the stop loss would be very tight on this trade, so it could be worth taking a look even on a small position. Then let's go through silver. Silver, out of the both gold and silver, is looking better because of the extensions here. At the moment I've labeled this as a 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4 and 5 into the 3rd here, and then what do I have here? Oh, this is the correction. Okay, and then again 4th and 5th. So this would bring us these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wave 5 is pretty small, or really small actually, in comparison. I guess we could be fitting the third wave down somewhere, I don't know. I can't really fit it anywhere too well, to be honest. But this structure here is very impulsive to the downside, so I'll have to be placing the fifth already up top here. What I've got in here is an A, B, C into W, 3OS into X, and then looking for some kind of extension here. Now, why I don't like this again is how small the X wave is here. I feel like we would have to place the higher time frame X up here, as that's the only place where we have the 38-2 retracement hit. We see that we have this very impulsive looking downwards movement, but again, since then we had basically this three-way structure here on RSI, but we can't label that like that in price, because this would be A wave, this would be B, and then C. It just wouldn't make sense. A, B, C, and then this, and then, you know, because it just doesn't have the right look anymore at all. Let's see, yeah, if we go beyond the 1.618 here, it doesn't make any sense downwards to label it like that. So that's why I have the W here, although the RSI is lowest at here. So it is kind of tricky at the moment. However, this is very impulsive looking structure here. So whatever this is going to be, I'm feeling that we are going to be getting higher. At the moment, this is still in the air what kind of correction that is going to be. We are right around the golden pocket right now. 786 has the one-to-one extension of this WXY stuck into it, and well, this is not good. We did go through the point of control here. Some kind of volume node here as well around the 0.786 retracement as well, so there is still support below us, but yeah, it is getting a bit tricky. Then gold. I did a midweek video about this, but I have another scenario here in mind as well, so I wanted to share that as well, which is more bearish. In this case, we would have this as an A, B, and C. The extension is only to the 1.618 here, so we have to be acknowledging that this is still a possibility. And then we would be looking for downwards movement more bearishly, and instead of this whole structure being a fifth wave down here, this whole structure would be a third instead. But again, it doesn't really fit too well into the idea here on higher time frames. So I do like the idea of having this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If not, then I feel like we have to be starting to make some kind of wave count in here that I don't like, a 1, 2, 1, 2 perhaps, but again, then this wave structure here would be larger than the first one, and this should be a smaller wave degree than this here, so it does not really fit either. I'm still favoring the bullish scenario in which we have topped, but again, this has the same issues as mentioned, that this third wave would be less than the 1.618 of this wave 1, 2, 3, and generally the waveforms should be very impulsive. We have only retraced around to the 0.5 here. On gold, we have pretty okay looking structure here as a ABC, getting really low number on RSI here, and the wave Y should take out the divergence on a higher time frame, so it still could be looking like a quite good dump here to achieve that no divergence here on between this W and X, W and wave Y. So yeah, it is looking pretty bearish as well here for the gold as well. 0.5 definitely has some kind of support volume node here, has previous structures as well here, so it definitely has some areas to take support from. However, RSI would not fit into that. Of course, it can be that this is going to be the first leg of this whole correction, doing like something like this, and then getting lower more towards the golden pocket if we are instead reverting here as well. But yeah, that is pretty much that. I'm still looking for downwards movements, but on higher time frame, I'm definitely looking higher on both gold and silver. But that is pretty much everything I wanted to share. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes, and link to my free Discord server in the description below. For now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.